Cool. All right. First stream. Not really sure what to expect out of this, but I figured, you know what, it'd be fun. First stream. Not really sure what to expect out of this, but I figured, you know
sorry,
what,
I had
it'd be
myself
fun.
going on the side. So basically, I'm making a little short film, and I thought it'd be fun to stream the, I guess, the animation process of the whole thing. And it's not even going to be a big film, to be honest. This is more of like a summer project. And this is not scripted. This is not being able to do do-overs like my tutorials, and this is all me just winging it. So this is going to be great. So anyway, just to kind of get you guys caught up on where I am right now, start at frame 0 here. This is mainly going to be CGI except for one little aspect, which I'm not going to reveal just yet, but it'll be fun when it comes out. This is mainly going to be CGI except for one little aspect, which I'm not going to reveal just yet, but it'll be fun when it comes out. This is mainly going to be CGI except for one little aspect, which I'm not going to reveal just yet, but it'll be fun. Cool. That is where I'm at right now, just to get you guys caught up. Yeah, it's a fun little project. Nothing, nothing crazy. That is where I'm at right now, just to get you guys caught up. Not making this for school. Not making this as a commission or anything like that. I'm just doing it for pure fun. And I haven't really done much animating outside of this. I've done, a lot of ship flybys and stuff, but that's just keyframing, positioning from here. So it's not easy, but this is a character animation where you got to think about a lot more aspects. So this is kind of my first animation for a character. I've done a lot of walk cycles and stuff like that for characters. I've done, poses and whatnot, but this is my first, hey, let's make an animation. Let's make it look real, and let's make it look like it could physically happen. So, cool. Glad you guys are along for the ride, and I hope you guys enjoy. I don't know if I'm going to be talking much rather than just me just grinding out. So, yeah. Hope you guys enjoy. You can kind of just skim through it and enjoy the behind-the-scenes process of, I guess, the making of the short film. By the way, I am not saying I am a Blender guru by any means. I know I have like a behind-the-scenes process of 50-60%, idea of what Blender is. Maybe 70, one could argue, but I am no chance. Like, a lot of this stuff, which, by the way, this Spider-Man character is not mine. I'm pointing that right now. This is not mine. I can't remember exactly who it is. I'll probably put it down in the description once the stream is over. I'll see if I can alter it to make sure I give credit to who made this Spider-Man model. But he makes all sorts of Spider-Man models. He or she makes Spider-Man models. And I really love the Andrew Garfield one, and I want to do this one. So. But yeah, this is not mine, and a lot of this is also, this is the scene as well here. This is all 3D scans of textures and items like this barrel and stuff right here, and everything in here is scans except for the main building itself, the windows and stuff like that. I hand modeled, all the textures and items, the beams going across, stuff like that. That's all hand modeled, but the details of, the decor of the beams going across the scene is all 3D scans made by Bridge here, Quixel Bridge. So yeah, cool. Let's go ahead and get into it. 3D scans made by Bridge here, Quixel Bridge. So yeah, cool. Let's go ahead and get into it. 3D scans made by Bridge here, Quixel Bridge. So yeah, cool. Let's go ahead and This is kind of one of those processes that, which again, I'm always going to be a learner no matter how good I get, no matter what movies I make. I'm always going to be a learner. But I'm not. I know there's probably theory and all that kind of stuff on how a character should move and the weight of their, and the impacts that they can do and stuff like that, and what moves what. If I move this, Anyway, but a lot of what I'm doing right now is kind of just watching it and seeing what looks strange. But a lot of what I'm doing right now is kind of just watching it and seeing what looks strange. But a lot of what I'm doing right now is kind of just watching it and seeing what looks strange. It's like got to be that. In order to throw a punch, you got to rear it back. You got to be able to. It's a lot of. It's like got to be that. In order to throw a punch, you got to rear it back. You got to be able to. A lot of little movements that we don't think about when associating our day-to-day movements. When we move our arm, we're moving our shoulder. When we move our forearm, we're possibly moving our elbow position. We're moving a lot of little things. Same time, we're moving our shoulder. When we move our forearm, we're possibly moving our elbow position. We're moving a lot of little things. You just think, oh, move the foot. It's more than that. It do be more than that. Just think, oh, move the foot. One thing I am kind of not bummed about with this model. This model's fantastic. I got no complaints by the person who made this. One thing I am but I do wish that the fingers had joints in them. I think they do. The way that the blend file came, it is jointless. It is just. But I do wish that the fingers had joints in them. I think they do. The way that the blend file came, it is jointless. It is just. That commentary is a little legendary. Commentary is a little legendary. The other thing, okay, so this is going to be one of those moments where I'm 50-50 on something. So obviously, he's going to be jumping from this position way over here, and the ceiling is kind of low, so kind of getting that basic, he goes from here, way up here, to here, like, there's that arc can't really happen, so he's going to have to use his Spider-Man muscles to really thrust him over to the side rather than doing a perfect arc, So I think I'm trying to figure out if I want to maybe, like over to the side rather than doing a perfect arc, Maybe. By the way, there's not much animation going on right here because when I render it, I'm probably going to do just this bit here. I do notice that. By the way, there's not much animation going on right here because when I render it, I'm probably going to do just this bit here. I do notice that. Yeah, see, like he is basically floating. Yeah, see, like he is. I'm trying to kind of make that balance. I think I can still make him go a little higher, though. Let's see. I'm trying to kind of make that balance. I think I can still make him go a little higher, though. Let's see. See, like, if I didn't add that one keyframe, he's just going from here to there. He's not having an arc at all. See, like, if I didn't add that one keyframe, he's just going from here to there. He's not having an arc at all. Also, something I learned really quick about doing this, because again, this is not this is maybe my third time doing a character animation, is that it's the littlest things about doing this that fixes or breaks it. Like tweaking this little point going from there to there, like it makes a huge difference in the speed and the weight of a character and the way they move. Or it's the like it makes a huge difference in the speed and the weight, the animation itself and the way it looks. You know, Pixar animation versus a live, live action realistic animation is different. You know, whereas Spider-Man, I think, kind of blurs that line a little bit because it's realistic. I'm not making a animated short film. Animated. I'm trying to make it realistic, but Spider-Man is Spider-Man. You know, he's like a gymnast on steroids. So it kind of blurs that line a little bit of what looks real, but also kind of caters to his, acrobatic ability. Kind of blurs that line a little bit of. This is probably just going to be most of the stream. It's just me sitting here looking at stuff, caters to his, acrobatic figuring out what looks wrong. And again, like this is where it ends, so I still got to move stuff over here. And by the way, I haven't even really planned out much after he gets to this point. Maybe. And again, like this is where maybe he'll jump to this right here, and he'll like do like a. I haven't even really planned out much after he gets to this point. I don't know. Maybe if I do that, I might need to adjust it so it's a little bit further out. I don't know. I got a lot of different items in here, so he could really hit a lot of this. Like he could do a flip, but he'll hit that light. Adjust it so it's a little bit further. I got a lot of different items in here, so he could really hit. I'm glad I got this part though. I kind of started this whole thing not knowing how I was going to do this whole flip, because it's a little different than doing just the basic movements. I got this part though. I kind of started this whole thing not knowing how I was going to do this whole flip. Oh shoot! Is there an echo? Because it's a little different than doing just basic movements. Gotcha. Hold on one sec. Oh shoot! Is there an echo? Gotcha. Hold on one sec. Oh. Shoot. This is my first stream, so I have no idea. Hold on, wait a minute. Cool. Alright, I have to mute myself. I don't know if it's, I don't know if there's something wrong, so please let me know. Thank you, CJ, for letting me know if there's a repeat or if there's a weird echo going on. This is my first stream. I have no idea what I'm doing. I had learned all this about 20 minutes ago. I'm used to just uploading videos and editing it just like this. So I appreciate that, CJ. Thank you for telling me. Yeah, see, like this hand shouldn't already be in this weird cocked position. It should be reaching for it before it actually contacts. Stuff like this. Again, I'm not saying I know how to do this stuff. I am purely going off of what looks right and what doesn't. See, like, it feels like he does stop. He does have that, you know, that wave of that hits him. It's just kind of like a, yeah. The title? Oh, shoot. Catch me off guard. I have no idea. Again, this is a summer project. I got no idea what this thing is. I can say, I will reveal that the villain of this short film will be Electro. I wanted to do something that has that Insomniac Spider-Man Electro look. Jamie Foxx. Wow. Is a great Electro, but I want to see the classic Electro, still modernized, still stylized, but I want to do something that has a different spin, because we've seen him wear the big black suit with the blue lightning, and that looks cool and looks great. And then we saw him in No Way Home, where he has the, you know, the Stark stuff, where it's like, you know, very just thrown on him. I want to see something where it looks like he planned it, you know. And thus, I'll give you another hint of a planning part here, is this little speaker. That's planning. Well, you say he looks like the lizard, huh? Let me know. Hey, let me know if you think that it looks wrong, something doesn't look right, like, you know, what looks strange about it. I want to know. The people who know their stuff the best is the fans, as that's shown time and time again by, you know, people like Disney. Can't seem to get a dang thing right about any of their stuff. I'm mostly complaining about Star Wars, by the way. Marvel stuff is recently not great, but it's been better. Okay, we'll see you, CJ. Thank you for tuning in, by the way. I appreciate it. See, it's like the little stuff like this that you'll never see, like the hand. But that's also the thing I don't know I'm going to do yet, is the camera angle. I don't know what I'm going to do, so I'm trying to animate everything right. I don't know if I'm going to do an over-the-shoulder like this, where you will see the hand, or if you'll just see kind of like the whole motion of it starting down here, camera being like right about here, and it goes, you know. In that case, see, like from this angle, it doesn't look like he arcs that much, so I still might fix that. What? Might have him wind up quicker and more, maybe? I don't know. He's pretty wound up right here. I don't know. This is going to be, again, one of those things that I'm just going to have to work out as I go along. Which, by the way, that's another thing I've been doing, is I've been just getting renders, testing the lighting, testing how this looks in this pose, you know, like, does this work? I'm testing everything as I go, because I don't want to do all the animation and realize, wait a minute, I got to tweak that one thing and it breaks everything. So kind of like tagging every base all at the same time, every time. See, I might... The other thing is that this is Electro. He's going to be shooting lightning at him, so he's got to dodge it quick. So I'm having to balance that. There's a really weird balance. Animation's hard, man. It's not easy. That's why I love doing Star Wars spaceships. It's just because it's like one object. It's got a lot of details, really cool looking, you know, make it look pretty, but it just goes point A, point B, and a little rotation. So I think that looks pretty good. Digging that. Okay. Here comes the fun part. Now I gotta figure out what he's gonna do next. I know what he'll do in the end. I know what the end shot is gonna be. By the way, you're not really gonna see too much of the fighting happening. That's another thing that I, regret to say, because again, I'm a very amateur animator, character animator, so I'm not gonna be able to do the punches and all that craziness. It's basically, it's gonna end kind of like how Amazing Spider-Man 2 ended, where it's like the fight's about to begin. But there will still be stuff that happens from this point to the end. There's gonna be like a few cool stuff that happens. So it'll be okay. Something else that's kind of been a challenge is I keep mentioning weight, and something that people, I guess not people, amateur animators do, is when they're animating their movements, they think they can't move point A to point B. They gotta add like a little, like it's gotta have life, and I think that's something I'm trying to work with, because a problem I'm having is I'm making it look like he's very ethereal, he's very floating, and he's moving like this, so I'm trying to make it so it looks natural, where he looks like he's doing kind of quick movements and micro movements. So I'm like doing the floating movements, and then I'm dimming that down a lot so I can get that movement, but I'm getting the micro stuff as well, along with the jerks and the little, whatnot. So that's something else. Also, I'm kind of just talking to myself right now. I have no idea who's watching, but I'm saying a lot of this stuff as kind of like a record of me learning to animate. So again, my first big project. It's a lot of stuff. I'm realizing it's a lot of stuff to think about when doing something like this kind of endeavor. Springs up a little bit. Not bad. think maybe what I'll have him do, or what, like, yeah, that's the other thing, is I gotta figure out what Spider-Man would do in this situation. As you can see, he's facing an invisible enemy right now, so there's not much fun stuff going on here. Except for Spider-Man doing all his Spider-Man things. I'm thinking I want him to turn to the pole, grab it with both hands, and then I'll probably have him push off of it. But I don't know what he'll push off to, because basically he dodged the lightning coming this way. Now he's going to shoot lightning up here, and he's going to dodge that. He's got to be quick as well. Also, I think I'm debating on making this space bigger. When I made this space, it looked good, but in the end, I want him to basically do sprinting at him in a barrel roll fashion. You know, like running, and sprinting and doing a barrel roll. That's what the thumbnail is him barrel rolling. So I think I'm not going to have enough space to do that kind of thing if he's going to be inching his way over to him. And by the time he's done inching, he'll be right out there, and there's no room to run and do the barrel roll. So I guess I got to figure that out. Again, this is all just a process, man. This is the stuff I just think about when I'm doing this. So I'm really just thinking out loud. I apologize if I get annoying, or if you're thinking, man, this is the guy talking the entire time. Do I want him to do? What do I want him to do? Maybe. Okay, I have an idea. Let's do this. Let's have him, maybe lightning will shoot up. He's going to actually go back. This will give him the space that I want without having to change the environment. He'll go back, grab this, swing on it, and then he will land on the wall and kind of be like doing that, you know, kind of holding the wall, and then he'll probably jump down back to where he started, or he can do the run. He'll do like maybe a couple flips. Okay, I got it. We're good. Kind of saved my butt here putting that lamp there. Oh man. Okay, so let's put him resting for a second. Maybe he'll say a witty line. I have the idea of what dialogue to put, but I don't know the details of what exactly he'll say. Witty dialogue, witty dialogue. And we can cut back to Electro, and I'll cut back to him. Okay, so let's do this. Let's have him. This is where, actually, let's do this. There we go, I think. Cool. Yep, that works. Cool. Just playing out in my head here. definitely did not work. Yeah, maybe I'll do like that. This right here, where you see Electro hovering right about there. Like he's bouncing too much, man. Okay. I feel like he's moving too much. Not bad. See, that's what I'm saying. You gotta like find the main movements you want to do, and then you gotta like dial it back. It's like, okay, we got the idea of what they're doing. Now let's reel it in a little bit. Yeah, see, like that arm twist looks right, but we're doing too much of it. I think. I don't know. Also looking at the way his wrist is, looks like it's twisting too much. Yeah, see, I want something to happen with the hand so it doesn't look so static. I don't know. I do not know. I do not know. Oops, yeah, why is that thumb out of place? See, like it looks like his hand is glued to it. Which I feel like... works, but... I don't know. This is one of those things, man. This is one of those things. And again, I don't even know if I'll see the hand. But it's, you know, good practice. I don't know. Okay. I think we're good to go ahead and do the next. let's do this. Let's make him plan the next move. Or he's got to look all the way back there. Okay. Man. Something else I'm learning quick is have a plan. So he's got to jump. Kind of hop up, hop down, angle himself to that next rear and up. Yeah, this is going to be the messy part. Trying to figure out how to do this next big move. Something that kind of is a little buggy that we're going to definitely ignore is the knee. Try to do like something like this angle. I don't know. There's going to be bugs in it, that's for sure. Like right there, that one shift, big difference. It's crazy. Oh, I just remembered. For the title of the short film, I have no idea. I have no idea. I'm open to suggestions, though. It's about Spider-Man versus Electro. That's all I got. Have at it. Tell me what you think.
Thank you. I appreciate it. Thank you, Soul. I can't wait for you to see the film. Again, it's not going to be anything crazy. It's just, you know, a little passion project. Something fun. Dang. Always save your blend file. I am not letting it crash. Cool. Cool, cool. Ooh. That is not a normal foot position. Dude, his angles have got to be killing him.
there. Right, oh, right there. That's when he'll lunge off. Right there. Figure out how this would work. Welcome back, CJ. Okay, I'm gonna make him go the other way. There we go. Go up. By the way, why this box is the way it is because it looks like that. I have the entire thing pretty much all sorts of messed up because I added this empty sphere for when I did the flip. It does not work out. Spider-Man does not have color right now because we are in solid mode. This is just basically for animating, but if you would like to see what he would look like with color, I can do that. I'll even turn that off for you too. If it would let me. There we go. That was a hard second. Here, let's do. Can't really see him. I'm gonna have to add lights and everything so you can actually see him. But let's see here. Let's go to where he's on the ground. So yeah, I'm in solid mode because when you render it, you don't want him to be doing. You know, has to have the ray trace shadows and the lighting and the volumetrics and whatnot, which makes it look all pretty, but you don't want that to be on because that takes a lot of computing power. So, yeah, this is kind of what you get when you see that. Yeah, it does, doesn't it? I have to add a lot of lights. I'm probably going to add some spotlights around in the room just to kind of illuminate certain corners where you can see his silhouette or something like that. So you can actually identify it's Spider-Man in the corner, not just some dark shadow. This is kind of boring. Here, I got an idea. I have an idea for you. There you go. So this is a little render. This is not composited. I have a actual color grade working. Actually, you know what? There you go. There you go. That is what he would look like with color. There's another render. This is just before he jumps. This is when he's talking. It's a close-up of when he would be speaking to Electro, telling him, be like, hey, you hurt people over there, man. We gotta help. We can't keep doing this, you know. So, yeah, this is with a color grade. I guess this is more than just the animation breakdown. This is the color grade for it. I guess I can show you step by step here. Let's see. There you go. So, got your color correction. So we kind of fix some of the shadows a little bit. That's a Spidey sense effect that I'm probably going to add later, but I'm disabling for now. Add some grain for the film look. And this is all of the looks of making it look cool. So that's the exposure. That's the look. Actually, let's do this. Let's turn the color space transform on first. Exposure. The look of some color. Adding some curves. Brightening some of the blacks. Some aperture diffraction so he has a little bit of a glow. And a halation. That's it. Same thing goes with all of these as well. Yeah. So this is, I guess, what the final product would look like when we get there. So, yeah. Static effect noise is a ton on the screen. Color grade looks like a base of a plane. It's like a base of a plane. Like a ton with a very thick guard. Didn't think of that. Also, I probably will be doing this a couple of times where I like to go back and just kind of rewind it to watch everything. Because I feel like when you're doing art, coming back to it you might see problems that you didn't see before when you were animating. There you go. What happened there? One sec. Not too much I see that might need fixing. My amateur eyes might need seeing. Might need fixing from that. Pretty sure like the pro Hollywood animator would be like, you know, this needs lots of help. Gotta stay humble. Yeah. Yeah, he just contorts. Okay, cool. Sweet. Stanky foot. Yeah. I'll sometimes be playing music and I'll just be having him. He'll be doing a dance. I'll just get bored. Gotta stay focused though.
Yeah, that's something that the you mentioned the knee is like bending like a paper tube. Yeah. There's again, this is not my model. I'm gonna give credit to the person who made it. The person made it is a very talented artist, but I think it might need tweaking in some places where the bends might be a little too extreme, especially around the knees, and I think in the crotch area too. It makes like this very sharp U shape where you can see like the I guess it's the weight painting just stops, for where the legs would be, where it meets like the lower torso. So yeah, that might need a little bit of finessing, a little tweaking. That's okay. I'm not really too focused on it though. I'm just trying to animate it as well. But sometimes I'll look at that and I'll go, it's like, I wish I could fix it. But that's okay. If you're just joining, welcome to the stream. Doing a little bit of a breakdown of a short film for the Spider-Man short film summer project I'm doing. Just for a little update. CJ's been here. But it's all for fun. It's not commission based. I'm not going to be making any money off of it, obviously. But I honestly have no idea. I don't know if it'll be put on YouTube or not. I'm trying to add music to it, and I know that's going to be a copyright thing. But we'll see. We shall see. Whoa. No idea what happens there. Yeah, he's got his halo. That's his little bone for his head. I actually did think about that, like probably like an hour ago. I was like, looks like he has a little halo on his head.
feel like it's about to get messy. All these empties over here kind of messing things up here. His head, his eyes kind of thing is now personified by a parasite. Yeah. I'm also trying to figure out if I want to make this lamp move. Because if he's going to pull on it, I don't know if I want to make it so it's like it's hanging on something where it can sway, you know? I don't know if I want to make it sway or not. I don't know, it might be just like a strong, like a pole that's holding it so it doesn't sway. Or maybe I can make it like, you know, like stress was put on it, but it's still solid, so I don't know. I feel like that adds a whole another dynamic to this thing that's already kind of... This one move is being a pain in the butt at the moment. Oh yeah, this is going to be rough. This is definitely going to be rough. breaks. What the heck happened there? Oh, I see.
Whoa. I'm not gonna lie to you. I think I started this live stream at the wrong time, man. This is definitely, I think, one of the hardest parts. I thought the flip over to the first pillar here was gonna be the hardest part. Well, I guess I didn't really think I'd be doing this either. 'Cause nope. Yikes. This is definitely proving harder. Harder than I thought it'd be. I just have like so many moving little parts, and if I tweak one thing, it like disrupts the entirety of it. Okay, hold on. Why are we all the way out here? This is gonna be jank. Okay, he's gotta kick his legs up. See, that's like one of the things I was saying. It's like it's got that weight to it that it's gotta be able to. You gotta be able to like figure out if you swing from a pivoting point above you, your legs are gonna swing forward with you. It's crazy. Life's crazy, man. Life is crazy. Okay, cool. We got something working out here. Let's do the same treatment. Alright, I think I'm going to call it there. Yeah, no, my stream's starting to go out. It is 3 a.m. and I think I will probably doing another one of these possibly tomorrow night. But I'm definitely going to keep y'all updated with this. I don't know when this thing will release. Short films, especially YouTube short films and all that sort without due dates. You never really know when they're really going to release. So I'm not sure what's going to happen. Work schedule, school schedule, life schedule. But I really hope y'all enjoyed. If you tuned in, that's fantastic. I really appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all being here. If you're watching after the fact, I love that y'all are watching as well. But I guess if y'all skip to the end to see what the final product is, I can definitely show y'all that. I am stumbling over my words. I am tired. I better get used to it. This is what the life of being a filmmaker is, staying up late. Okay. 2 seconds. There you go. think I'm getting the hang of the movements of just idling. The looking around, I think, looks really, really good. Head movements, the arm movements look really great. It's just when I get to that exotic character animations where he's doing these crazy flips, it starts looking a little bit... that's where it's testing me, where I think my skill level is not quite there. But I think we are definitely progressing, so... see one thing actually I could change really quick. There is something else you have to look for, is just like things that don't make sense, but also look for things that they're locked off, like whenever you're moving your arms around, why are the shoulders not moving? You know, your shoulders move when your arms. So I'm not really seeing that much with the hand. Right there, locked off for a second. In fact, probably just tweak this even just beyond fixing it. Like this. He kind of reared back a little bit, so I'm going to kind of show that. You see, he has that floating look. That's what I'm saying. I was mentioning that earlier, the floating. Trying to get rid of that float. Looks like he's going like, you know, he's got that like idling stance, you know. He's like emoting or something, you know. Or he's ready to emote. It's like that right there. I can see the difference of what's moving. Oops. Okay. That's pretty good. Alright. Cool. I'm glad that y'all enjoyed. I hope y'all stick around for another live stream I do in the future. I hope to do another one. I might have this lamp swing here done by next live stream. I might not. I have no idea. But if you do get to catch me when I do the lamp swing, I apologize for how jank it'll look and how yeah, I'm just it's a little it's not embarrassing, but it's a little bit, you know, it's weird, and it's me trying to figure it out as I go. So anyways, I appreciate you guys tuning in. I hope you guys like, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys stick around for another live stream, and I hope you guys enjoy the film when it comes out. And I will see you guys next time. Check you later.